Internet, culture, personality, persistence, media, meaning. Does the world need more poles? Is it weird to wear sunglasses on a cloudy day? When the world is bombarding you with questions, 2 to 3 minutes bombards you with answers in 2 to 3 minutes or so. Today, we sit down with a strange man named Kenneth, who I understand has a story to tell us about a strange happening which changed the trajectory of his life entirely. And now, the interview.
So, I understand you have a story to tell us. When did this happen?
Well, I would say this happened about 2 weeks ago.
Ah, Fortnite. Right, kids? Tell me about it.
Well, okay, so I'm walking down the street. It's a beautiful day. 72 degrees, partly sunny, northwest winds from 5 to 10 miles per hour. And as I look up, I notice this gentleman riding in my direction on a skateboard.
Is he coming right towards you?
No, I'm on the left sidewalk and he's coming up the right side of the road, just passing by. But there's this telephone pole in between the street and the sidewalk, right? It's like one of those wooden ones, if you've ever seen one, about yay big.
Yes, I'm familiar.
Well, okay, so this is where it gets crazy. So, the skateboarder and I are in just the right position, moving at just the right speed, so that the pole is directly in between us the entire time we're passing each other by.
Wow.
Just,
Right? I mean, wow.
I mean, it was incredible. I didn't have to worry about when or if I should acknowledge him. The entire time I was just wondering whether the pole would obscure us for the entire action. And it was just so crazy when it did, because I was like, oh my god, is this happening? Is this happening? Is it gonna, oh my god, it just happened. And as someone with intense social anxiety, this situation is one of my biggest obstacles while I'm out walking. Because you notice somebody walking up towards the head of you, and you have to figure out when you're gonna look up at them. If you do it too early, there's this period where you've acknowledged them, but you still have like 10 seconds before you make it past them. But if you don't look up at all, that's just rude. And if you're staring at them the entire time, that's just creepy. And by this point, I'm starting to get all nervous and sweaty. Now I have to look up at the right time and also hide the fact that I'm nervous and sweaty. And, just at the end of the day, it's just this horribly unpleasant experience. It always seems to be a lose-lose for me. So, what's your solution? Well, first, I thought that we should just be putting up more poles around sidewalks and stuff. But that still leaves a lot of gaps for these scenarios to play out in. And it can't just be all poles, right? Because then there wouldn't be any room for us. Plus probably it's just not that practical in the first place. So then I had a great idea. Sunglasses. They're portable, they're practical, and they solve the problem of weird eye contact, right?
Right.
But you can only use them when it's sunny out. Otherwise, you're back to being creepy again. So, then I'm thinking, who can wear sunglasses all the time without it being creepy? Well, obviously, there's blind people. But, for moralistic reasons, I've decided against impersonating one. And then there's also rock stars and villains. But as a faithful, God-fearing Christian, I don't feel comfortable portraying either of the two. Of course, invisibility cloak occurred to me for a moment, but only a moment because those only exist in wicked fictions like Harry Potter. So obviously that's not a realistic option. But then it hit me. A jetpack. Like, duh. It was right there in front of me the whole time. If I'm flying up above the sidewalk, I don't have to make eye contact with anybody. So I made sure it wasn't against my beliefs to use a jetpack, and since there's nothing online and nothing in the Bible about it, I built my very own jetpack.
Can you show it to us?
Unfortunately not. It's still a prototype, and I can't have anyone stealing my design. But believe me when I say you will be hearing about me again once my baby is finished and functioning.
Amazingly enough, Kenneth's jetpack design was a success. Unfortunately, and rather ironically, on his maiden flight, he swallowed a swallow, with whom he failed to make proper eye contact. If you would like to make a donation to Kenneth's family to help cover the cost of his funeral, you can do so at the link bit.ly/2to3donate. If you would like to donate to the show, you can do so using the same link. Thanks for watching. This has been 2 to 3 minutes, and 2 to 3 minutes or so.